left thought that they would push the sex narrative, Donald Trump, this,
well,
and
these other networks are doing it around the clock.
And it is nonstop, and they thought that that would crack him.
Yeah.
That would crack him, crack his support. It reminds me of the Billy Bush tape when that came out. They thought that was it. We've stuck a fork in him. He's done. Again, they don't want to debate Trump on the issues. They do not want to talk issues. They want to demonize and isolate him and destroy him. That's the left's tactic.
Look at this piece of video. This is CNN. They convened a group of evangelical women, and they thought, well, we'll rattle them. We'll play some Stormy Daniels for them. This is what happened.
Why would she come out and give this interview if she wasn't telling the truth? Based on this interview, do any of you believe that Stormy Daniels did have sex with Donald Trump?
I don't believe it because I haven't seen any hard proof. Should we believe the President of the United States or a stripper porn star? I go with the President of the United States.
Yeah, this is a porn star. Why are we giving it any credibility?
So why are they sticking by him?
Well, they're sticking by him because, remember during the campaign, I went out and was at polling places. Yeah. I encountered a number of evangelicals and Catholics, and I said, why in the light of the Billy Bush things are you voting for this man? They said,
oh, that's right.
And they said, we believe he's a check, not only on our government that's gone away, we didn't like it to go, but on our churches that have also gotten very political. They're talking about environmental issues and climate change, and we don't agree with that, they said. They see the president as a check in all those areas. And look at the agenda and the record. He's installed the Mexico City policy, which keeps us from funding abortions abroad. He's changed and dropped the Obamacare regulations on
funding Planned Parenthood, though. Planned Parenthood.
Well, Planned Parenthood.
That's a big mistake.
He still has to stop the funding of Planned Parenthood, which he promised, and conscience protections, which he promised to put into the law. People are still waiting on that. But they are willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Also, for a man who's not particularly religious, he speaks and talks about God with regularity. Evangelicals like
I still remember the lighting of the Christmas tree. My goodness,
I
haven't heard Jesus mention that much. When's the last time we
Billy Graham was alive? Yeah, no, it was really...
That was unbelievable.
No, it was a very heartfelt
it was extremely
and profound,
religious.
Yeah, religious
We're used to saying happy season's greetings, happy
here
holidays.
Comes Santa Claus, and it was all about the baby in the manger, salvation comes to us.
Speaking of religion, the Pope sent everyone over the edge through this interview he did with this 93-year-old
Scalfari.
Scalfari, the atheist.
Founder of an Italian newspaper, La Repubblica, 93 years old. He's interviewed the Pope 5 times.
Why is the Pope still doing interviews? And he thinks he's going to convert him.
He thinks he might convert him, and and they're friendly. They see the world politically, I think, in the same way. But look, Scalfari claimed the Pope said, hell does not exist. We'll put it up on your screen.
Yeah, what is it
What
called?
exists is the disappearance of sinful souls. I won't go further because we're running out of time.
There it is. Here it is.
Everybody
Can you read the whole thing?
Yeah, well, there it is. Hell does not exist. What exists is the disappearance of sinful souls. They are not punished. Those who repent obtain the forgiveness of God and go among the ranks of the souls who contemplate him. And that's it. Those who do not repent, therefore, cannot be forgiven. They disappear.
Be gone. You have no power here.
They disappear. Now, as you can imagine, all of Christendom was up in arms when this headline hit, Pope says hell does not exist.
Why are we doing the Good Friday thing?
Well, this is the second time Scalfari has said the Pope claims hell doesn't exist.
Isn't the whole point of the resurrection because we want to avoid going to hell?
Right, that Jesus died for sins and to keep people from going to hell. The Vatican quickly issued a retraction. But listen to the retraction, and this has caused also agita among some people listening. They said the article is the result of his reconstruction, Scalfari, in which the exact words spoken by the Pope are not quoted. No quotation marks in the above article should therefore be considered as a faithful transcription of the Holy Father's words. Now, that's a non-denial denial. I mean, so people are still wondering, well, what does that mean? I realize,
you need an interpretation of the interpretation.
Look, the language wasn't exactly what he said, but the question is, substantively, did Scalfari capture what the Pope meant? I doubt it, because the man has spoken about Satan and the allures of the devil for a long time. But they should just come out and decry this and clearly say the Pope believes in hell, and this is a big misfire.
All right, well, now Walmart is removing Cosmo. We don't have time to talk about it. They're removing Cosmo from the checkout
aisles. What's the big deal? They don't want little girls seeing things that say sex and how to please your man.
No, good.
No, there we are. Happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday.